we need to exercise more discernment in the so-called religious teachings that we learn from others. I'm Asha, an Akashic Records reader on a lifelong journey to embodying divine wisdom. Religions used to be a means for us to bridge the gap between heaven and earth, in order for us to receive the teachings of the divine Father, Mother God in our everyday life, in physical, tangible manifestations, in religious organizations and texts, in a way which we human beings can decipher and understand. And it used to be, and still can be, that these sacred religious teachings are passed from one generation to another to select disciples and masters to continue the tradition and lineage in certain religious organizations. But gradually, as darkness intensifies in humanity, and there is a growing sense of greed and need for control over humanity, and that's when we have all kinds of false teachings mixed within these so-called religious teachings. And as a result, it is very important for us to exercise our discernment when understanding religious texts, when receiving religious transmissions from masters, to exercise our own clarity and peace of mind to understand, is this something that the Creator, the Divine, or Father, Mother God would have promulgated in their shoes? Say, for example, there are false teachings that try to show that one gender is much better than the other gender, that one gender is more ready to be ascended compared to the other gender, or that a certain type of animal is considered impure, unclean, and is treated with absolute disgust and aversion, while certain other animals are treated like royalty. If there is this kind of strange distinction between the beings that Father, Mother God has created, then we need to give a deeper thought. If Father, Mother God has created all beings on earth with so much love, creativity, and peace of mind, why would he or she teach us to create so much duality and distinctions among all her precious children? Shouldn't all of us, be it men or women and all kinds of animals and plant kingdom, be treated with so much equality, love, and respect? Shouldn't harmony be practiced as the universal truth instead of conflicts and bloodshed? So as we receive any false teachings that teaches us to sit in more duality and conflict, this is an absolute red flag that we need to know, because it is far from it, and there's so much distortion going around in humanity that we absolutely need to exercise our full discernment of mind when receiving these teachings. So I hope that illuminates, and have a bright day ahead.